Shonen Jump is home to some amazing series, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at 3 must-read Shonen Jump manga. But quickly, before I get into my list, I just want to say that this isn't a best Shonen Jump manga video. It's more just me showing you guys 3 manga recommendations, or 3 manga that everyone should check out, in my opinion. I'll also leave links to full videos about these series in case you'd like to know more about them. Anyway, with that being said, let's get straight into it. First up, we got Blue Box, and this is one of my absolute favorite romance manga on Shonen Jump, and it gets better every single chapter, and all that's coming from a guy that doesn't usually enjoy the romance genre. Blue Box is a romance manga about these 2 high schoolers, Taiki and Shinatsu, who both play different sports and secretly like each other, and after an unforeseen incident, they end up living together in the same house, which makes for some awesome, awkward, and also heartwarming scenes. And although it is primarily a romance manga, the author sure knows when to crank up the art for some amazing sports panels. The 2 main characters are really enjoyable, and the side characters add quite a bit of comedy. It's basically haiku, but mixed with more romance. The storyline and pacing is also extremely good, and there's only 14 chapters out right now, which says a lot. All in all, it's a great romance/sports manga hybrid, and it's super enjoyable to read through. And as I mentioned before, it's only 14 chapters, so why not check it out? Now next up is Kaiju No. 8, and this series is amazing. I mean, it's what inspired me to do YouTube, and I definitely think it will someday become a huge series, a staple in the Shonen Jump manga. Anyway, it's a story based in modern Japan with creatures called kaiju that attack humans frequently. And so to deal with these creatures, the humans built a defense force. And one day Kafka, our main character, eats one of these kaiju, who are the sworn enemies of humanity, and then turns into one. Kaiju No. 8 has a good storyline, which isn't that complicated, so everyone can get behind it, and also has great cast of characters. And although Kafka is overpowered, it doesn't reduce the tension and stress in certain situations, cause he can't just pull out his powers whenever he wants, there's consequences. And I think One Punch Man would be a good reference, where there is an overpowered main character, but it's the stuff around him that builds up the story, like the amazing artwork, and the amazing cast of characters alongside Kafka. If that sounds like your type of manga, and you can get past the bi-weekly schedule that it has, then definitely check out Kaiju No. 8, as it's probably my favorite series on Shonen Jump. And last but definitely not least on this list, we got Chainsaw Man. And this section is going to be slightly longer because I don't have a video up yet about Chainsaw Man, but this is one of the first manga I've ever read, and I've got to say, it really is something special. At first it seems super generic. There's a group of devil hunters that contract powers from other devils to fight, and these devil hunters, as the name implies, kill devils. But then you quickly realize that's not your average shonen series. The author Fujimoto, who, let me just say, is a genius, I love the way he makes stories, knows how to make you like a character and then kill them off, which makes this series super emotional. If I had to compare it to another series, I would say it resembles Attack on Titan. Not because of the story, but because it feels completely different, and it's much darker than most shonen series. I'm used to shonen series where the main character is this really good person that always helps others, but Denji, on the other hand, really couldn't care less about helping others, unless if it benefits him. And that's just because of the way he was brought up. He had to struggle for money at such a young age. His goals are also relatable too. I mean, the guy just wants to eat good food and touch a pair of melons before he dies. Denji aside, the other characters are all super interesting and diverse, ranging from characters like Power, who's just this adorable girl, to characters like Aki, who are colder at first, but they open up more and more as the story moves forward. Like literally any side character could make a case for being the best character in the series. I also feel like this series has some of the best female characters in all of shonen, and a quick message to all you Makima simps, y'all are on Shisha, cause Reese is the best girl. The pacing is also amazing, and there's a beautiful balance between action and emotional scenes. And look, I'm gonna be honest here, there were a few scenes that really had me tearing up a little. And all that is packed into only 97 chapters, so you can easily finish that in a day or a couple days. And with the anime around the corner and the next season coming soon, now would be a great time to see what the hype's all about. So definitely go check out Chainsaw Man if you haven't already. Hopefully I managed to get some people interested in these amazing series, and let me know your Shonen Jump manga recommendations in the comments, and maybe I'll make another video about them. As always, I'll see you next time.